back to another episode of Unveil the Real podcast. I'm your host, Scoobs, and today is a very special edition of this podcast, a very special edition of this episode. I have a very, very special guest, very dear friend of mine. We've been friends for I don't know how many years, but since about the third grade.
Grade school.
We've been through so many, we've been through so many events, so many things in life, y'all. From the good and the bad. You feel me? But again, we will not be able to get all of it in here today. But again, we cannot wait to have him back as a guest in the future. But today, here I have Mr. Chuck, Mr. Fly Guy, man. That's what he's known as.
On all platforms, Chuck Fly Guy.
Chuck Fly Guy,
all platforms.
All right, man.
Yes,
so
sir.
Chuck, man, thank you for finally, joining us.
Oh, my pleasure, bro. My pleasure.
So again, man, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself for those that don't know you at all?
Let's see about me.
Just a little bit.
It's nothing much, but a lot of all at the same time. If that makes sense. But basically, I'm a married working man trying to create financial freedom, man. I got my businesses things I'm doing on the side. I detail cars, and I got my brand that I'm building, duffel bag business, and trying to learn trade, man. That's pretty much me right now.
Okay.
If you want to get to know me, that's all you need to know right now.
This man, when I tell y'all, he has his hands in a lot of things, and it's something to really admire because even speaking for me, coming from a person who is just used to working a 9 to 5, of course I have, building the brand with the men's suit up, but it's just every day is just something new to learn. It's something new to just, you have to be willing to learn.
You gotta stay with the trend, man. You're gonna get left.
Exactly. So
the good trend.
The good trend.
Hey,
oh,
we ain't gonna co-sign everything.
Thank you. So it is great to hear things like that, and it's great. No, let me say this. I appreciate having men, particularly men in my circle, who I can look up to for things like that. You know what I'm saying? I know you just came across a nice injury, not so nice injury.
Yeah.
But one thing that I love about it is, you kept grinding. You found a way to keep, supporting you and your family.
I grew up on survival mode. We left. I've been out the house since 17, so I've always found a way to make it shake. So this is just put me, in this predicament. It was just like get back to your roots. So I'm never gonna be too far off. You know what I'm saying? Still making things happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's all about, man. Life has to keep moving on, and regardless, man, people who you surround yourself should be your motivation. But again, look, man, you get in traffic, and what do you see when you get to a red light? A lot of time, homeless people. You know what I'm saying? That's also people who motivate you.
And you got men in the world that's almost a trillionaire.
Yeah.
That's just going to show you, bro.
It's levels.
Right.
It's levels.
See, greed is one of the 7, deadliest sins, and unfortunately, we've been tricked into this hamster wheel that we just got to chase money, and it becomes from chasing to worship, and then when we're losing ourselves in it.
Good point, man. So, again, thank you for mentioning your brand.
Oh yeah.
Again, I know. Please, God, stay in tune for that pretty soon.
Oh, they're gonna see it on everything.
It's going to be everywhere. Trust me. Again,
they're gonna see it on everything.
We were actually just having a quick conversation before we started recording about how some of these well-known brands, Gucci and all these other different
simple
clothing brands. This man was doing this as well with his own brand. So again, I'm very proud of him. I'm glad he did not stop. He didn't give up. Obviously there's bumps in the road. You know what I'm saying? There might be a couple detours, but again, this man stays on the right track no matter what's going on. He stays in his own lane, and obviously it's nothing personal, but it's definitely something to follow. Gucci, all of different little clothing brands, they all started from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't blow up selling $100 T-shirts and things
We
like that.
blew him up though.
Exactly.
That's why the black people are the culture.
Good point.
When he started, when it was a guy in New York that kind of took like some Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and he started pressing up his own fits, his own style, and it became this streetwear. And all the dope dealers in the '80s, they were going for it. Then celebrities start coming, and now Gucci and Louis Vuitton they're producing all this streetwear, and we're just paying for it. We're making them big names.
Yeah.
And we don't even support our own.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying don't nobody support me. I'm just saying our logos we got some people that got some stuff out here, but we ain't reached Gucci and.
Exactly.
But they putting us in there though.
Yeah.
The artwork, the creativity's in there. It's definitely.
Definitely good point. So that actually brings me to some of the topics that I want to bring up. So this is kind of a more deeper question, but being us being some KC natives, okay. You are also an artist.
Used to be.
Excuse me. He's a retired artist. But again, you were in there. You were in there with some of the biggest artists. You were in the studios with some of the biggest artists that I know, that I listen to. Shout out to Ryder J. Clyde, one of my favorite artists of all time. Me and my twin brother, we definitely grew up listening to him quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? Taught us a lot about the game.
And that was really just a session that he had. I was just there, and my uncle was doing the engineering. Like, it was a lot of long nights in them studios meeting all them people.
I bet, man. So my question is, you being a KC native, you seeing the ins and outs just when it comes to the music industry, but now I know you're into you are a content creator. You went viral a couple times and everything. So what do you think that is like living in Kansas City, or your friends, family? What can you tell us about, you can start with the music industry if you would like, just touch on it a little bit, and then also for the content creator.
Oh, well, as far as the music thing, like I always been into music since the toddler. Like they got old videos of me on cassette tapes dancing and Michael Jackson, and always doing all the talent shows coming up. Like family was doing talent shows, I used to do them all the time because I was just into music. My mama said I could quote a song. That's why when I was going to school, they talk about, he's not paying, he's not understanding. She was like, ain't no way if he can quote a song he just heard yesterday, So, the music is just.
Not a lot of people can do that.
Music always puts you in a good mood. I feel like music gets energy. So
Yeah.
I'm an energy person, so I was drawn to it. So when I got up, I remember writing my first rap at like 8 years old, and I was going by the name Little Sea Dog. Okay, everybody had a little. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like I was trying to figure out something to do. I could, your brain capacity ain't that wide at 8 years old. So Sea Dog was what I could call it. I had a little rapping thing, but I just kind of kept going with it. Start building my own little in-home studio. And
Nice.
when I started doing the in-home studio, rapping, start writing and realizing that music is like a sport. It's a repetitive thing. You have to constantly do it, or you can lose. You can lose the flow. So I was doing it every day. I'm putting on whole concerts in front of my pillows. Like I got the pillows propped up, and I'm putting on whole concerts, memorized. So I stopped writing. I was able to think about the raps in my head. I'm piecing bars together throughout the day, and then when a beat come on, I'm snatching bars from here to here, and I'm putting flows together. And like I go in the studio, dude's like, "Dang, you ain't writing that down?" I was like, "Nah, I already got it." So I wasn't wasting no time. They was like, "Hey, they charging $50 an hour." I'm like, "Yeah, I just need an hour." They was like, "That's it? You don't need an hour? You don't need no sit down, right time?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." Come in there, put the beat on, boom. I'm knocking them out. Come back, ad lib it, lay it over, do it again. So it was natural. Now, you remember I used to do the shows at the pub and.
Boy, on the Westport.
But the music thing kind of changed because I would start traveling. I was going down to St. Joe. I'm going to Columbia. I'm doing these little shows in these little towns, Omaha and stuff. But when I lost my cousin Fonzie, like he was like somebody I was on the road with, and he was real close to me. And then at that time, the music kind of changed. Round everybody was gone. Everybody went missing, and the new music came in, and I couldn't fit the new. And I just kind of slowly faded away. Don't get me wrong, I still do like freestyles or whatnot here and there.
Okay.
But what was the second part of it?
As far as like, I guess more up to date now, because I know you're doing a lot more content.
Okay, so now now that content is the world. Like I feel like it's money left on the table. Like nothing's got to be perfect because you don't know what video or what content thing is going to blow you. So there's like I'm getting why people saying just post something because if you could sit here and not post nothing, but it could be something potentially that might seem normal to you that you would do that the world might get drawn to and it could change your life. So why not get in front of the camera and just do something, just here and there, just in case. I don't know. It might work for me. It might not, but.
So let me say,
I don't want to leave that money on the table. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. No. Good
So I'm
point.
trying. I'm trying something. Hopefully.
Very good
And
point.
obviously, I done broke a couple, meters because I done had videos that did 800,000 on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Comments and then got on Facebook and did 1 million. That I didn't even put over there. You know what I'm saying? But I got a few videos that's doing over 5,000 and still getting comments and still growing. And
Wow.
not all of them. But I
yeah.
got a few. I got more than I thought I could get at first. I'm following. I got way more followers than I'm following because it's constantly growing.
Does it drive you to continue to make more content and things like that?
Yes, because I'm seeing kids
Yeah.
making millions of dollars,
Yes.
getting in front of the camera, doing stuff that we did as kids that was just normal to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Camera, no
And I'm
nothing.
seeing adults that ain't putting no effort into it. They just getting in front of the camera and just talking about, just gossiping. Yeah. Instead of doing it on the phone with their friend, they hop on front of the camera and gossip to the world, and they loving it. You go look at their following. If they got anything over 10,000 followers, they getting paid. Like they getting paid. They be having hundreds of thousands of followers. I'm like, bro, they getting a check. And some of these people are touching $40,000, $30,000 a month. You don't have to work if you can make that a month.
Not at all. Yeah, exactly.
There's your financial freedom. You see what I'm saying? So it's too much money, what if money on the table for me not to try it? Because I'm not losing nothing by doing it. If I got the time to spare, why not?
Yeah. Very good.
So I'm trying to do that, and also trying to learn the day trade. Like I'm on the search of financial freedom. That's my goal. Like sitting here this hamster wheel that they got us on, going to work every day, waking up, going to sleep, coming home, repeat. You look up, so much time has passed, you haven't made no real memories with people, and it's like, if I can change, I'm giving too much time to one place. I need to reverse it. I need to make more money in less time. Yeah. So that's my goal, financial freedom.
I like it. So let's keep moving on, man. Thank you for that. That was very interesting conversation starter, especially for those who are thinking about getting in the music industry, but also as well as a lot of people who are thinking about being a content creator or where to start. Like you said, it's just best to just start somewhere, but you got to
never
stay
perfect
consistent
time
with it. Yeah,
it's never a perfect time. Sure. The perfect time is when you turn it on and do it.
One thing I was going to say, because obviously I'm learning as I go as well, trying to make videos. I make a lot of fitness videos because we're both of us.
That was my thing for a minute.
But it's crazy. Some of the videos that I've made, some of the biggest views were like the shorter videos. They might have been 10 seconds to 15 seconds long.
10 to 15 seconds is going to get more views because people got short attention span. And people in cell phones and social media made it worse. Because you probably were in school, you were able to focus. But when we were in school, phones started coming around, but they didn't have our attention like that. We were still social. So even in school, we could pay attention. Now, that's why they're taking phones out of schools because nobody's holding attention no more. So even if you're watching the video right now, if they haven't entertained you, made you smile, or made you think within that 15 seconds, they're going to stroll. So the stroll time, if you can all you got to do is get somebody to watch a video up to 15 seconds for the view to count.
Yep.
Boom. And they'll watch it multiple times because it'll be so fast, it'll start over again. That's an extra view.
Yeah. But again, that's some of that. That's some of my biggest views. I'm like.
Yeah,
and it's quick. It's always those videos. You'd be like, people really like this, and I'll be like, what? Because
talking can become boring to people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So if you can just show them some quick workouts, they can think. All they're really looking at is like, oh, I might implement that into my workout, and it's fast, and it's not holding their attention too long. They can stroll to the next thing, so they don't mind watching. They might even give you a like because you did something quick. Boom, they were satisfied. Done.
So you just brought that to my next point. Even as far as the fitness goes, going to the gym, having this type of lifestyle, I mean, it does become a lifestyle, right? it's probably one of the greatest habits anybody can have, from young all the way to seniors. You know what I'm saying?
And I've been pushing
Yeah.
everybody around me. Cause you know I've been in this journey for a minute, these last couple of years. So a lot of people was watching, like, "Hey man, I'm gonna get in. I need to get myself together." And
hear it
you know
all.
how many people that inboxed me and was like, "Bro, from your videos, it made me get back in the gym. Now
Yeah.
that I did this, I was able to
Oh
do
my
this." So
God.
I'm like, I didn't even know that many people was watching. But then I started realizing I was posting on my story every day, and like these wasn't just pre-made videos. I'm posting these mugs as soon as I leave the gym. I was in the gym that much. So. But I had a goal. I wasn't doing it for nobody. I was just showing people.
Yeah.
So don't think, and it was really just to show people, hey, this ain't no shot. I'm not on no shot.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
everybody was on them shots.
Exactly.
Y'all wasn't about to put me out with the shots. This is hard work. Y'all see me every day. I'm showing y'all the sweat, and it became a thing. And so the gym became a drug.
Yeah.
Like, I've been injured since
best drug, man.
August 9th, and I be having gym withdrawals to the point I'm having my wife take me up to the gym just to walk in there, talking to the people, you know, shaking hands. And when you get back in here, man, as soon as they release me, you know, I'm gonna have to get in the water. But I'm so excited that I went to my surgeon today, and they were like, yeah, next week you'll be able to submerge your leg in the water, so now I can get in the pool. It might not be the weights like I was doing.
Yeah.
You remember, you went to the gym with me. I'm getting on the bench,
Oh,
cold,
yeah.
225.
Oh,
Like, it's
yeah.
just, you know what I'm saying?
Cold.
But
Like,
I'm gonna have to build back up to that because I've been down.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So,
Sure.
but I can't wait to I'm ready for that challenge though, because when your mind is challenged, when your body is challenged, your mind is challenged. You're at your most creative peak when you
True.
constantly doing something that's, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
a goal that you're working toward. Like, you're getting healthy, right? So you're in the gym, you're getting healthy. For what? So this is, if I'm getting healthy, let me find something to put this energy in. So now that I'm getting healthy, this is where the health and wealth thing come from. Now that I'm getting healthy, I can see my mind is getting clear, my goal is getting clear, my focus is getting clear. Now I'm on a clear path to the next level.
Yeah.
The gym saved my life
Yeah.
because my health changed.
Exactly.
And I don't even know if I was at a health risk. I was still cool, but I feel a lot better than I was when I was at 282. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Good point. Good point. And that's my biggest thing when it comes to that. It's like, my biggest thing was why am I doing this here? But again, like you said, it definitely helps when the people who are watching you or tell you they watch you, when they're giving you their feedback and they're like, man, you really are motivating me to get back in here, man. But again, my big thing is, and it's in a lot of black people's families,
Right.
the diabetes, the everything, but obviously diabetes is probably one of the biggest ones.
But that's Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid, you know
We
what
was
I'm saying?
drinking.
We was drinking
Kool-Aid like it was 40 ounces as kids, and we going out the cup. Whoever drunk the last one had to remake the cup. I had a white partner. Went over his house. They made the Kool-Aid. I drunk it. This ain't it. Something wasn't right.
Okay,
I'm over there. He like, well, you make the Kool-Aid on the next pitch, because he's in there measuring the thing. So when I go in there, they had this big jar of sugar. Like, they just had a big. So I go in there, I get the thing, I rinse it out. Boom, I'm dumping this. He said, "Hey, that's more than a cup." What you talking about a cup? I ain't even, man. I said, you got to get to this line. Now y'all remember the picture? You had to get at least that much sugar in there. It needed to be at least that much sugar in there, right? I'm whipping it up, and when he drunk it, his eyes just lit. He's like, "Bro, this is how I got to make my Kool-Aid from now on." I said, "Yeah, but your mama and them might start tripping about that sugar." Because it was a half bag of sugar when we was making Kool-Aid. So that's where that diabetes came from.
Nah, great boxes. Great boxes.
That's where the diabetes came from. So
yeah, for sure. That definitely a great part.
But now I'm telling everybody now, like, get off the pop.
Yeah.
Because now it's so much. Like, back then, our food was good. We had real food back then. Yeah, we was drinking sugar, but our food was real. Yeah. Now the food is fake. With the sugar, on top of the sugar, and it's like, they're slowly putting us in this bad cycle. So if we can't really change, or unless we start growing our own everything or raising our own food or whatever, until we can do that, the best thing we can do for ourselves is take care of our body.
Yeah, exactly.
So if getting in the gym, it makes you make healthier choices because you're creating something and you want to see it through.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Most people, big or skinny, most people want to see the results. You know
And they
want to
see them fast.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Which
it's not good.
It's not even possible.
That's why I like the new term. They were like, "Are you a clean? Do you live clean or not?" Because a lot of people are juicing.
Yeah.
This is a thing now, so people don't want to wait to actually put that work in to build up to that stature.
True, yeah.
And some people don't believe they can get there, but I promise you, bro, if you stay consistent, you can get there. But some people want to juice it and do it faster. So
yeah, nah, like I said, man, we're definitely more the natural way. Obviously,
or natty, yeah, that's another word, natty.
Yeah. So and that's my big thing when it comes to the whole gym and the lifestyles. That's why I love to call it the lifestyle, the healthy lifestyle.
And
Again, you're gonna want to have it. Everybody's gonna have a cheat day. Everybody's gonna have those situations. Me personally, I try to keep it to one cheat meal a week. You know what I'm saying? Not a cheat day, a cheat meal. Now that might be a whole pizza. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just playing.
Nah, but hold on, listen. Listen,
like
and
that.
if you've already worked yourself up to that discipline, that is great. If you work that self up out of this, that's great because discipline is the hardest thing.
Yeah.
And so I try to tell everybody, like me and my wife, we haven't ate red meat in almost 10 years. And everybody was like, man, that had to be, man, I want to do it too. I'm like, listen, we did it cold turkey because of, it wasn't that we didn't want to eat it no more. It wasn't even for the, oh, pork is bad for you situation. It was more of, pork used to give me like a crazy migraine. And I didn't realize what it was. Every time I ate it, it was I couldn't shake it.
My wife and some of the kids.
My wife had an issue with beef. So I'm like, we both going through this. You know what, babe? I just made it, just, hey, babe, we're done. We're not even gonna buy no more. We switched over to turkey. And now it's to the point like, we're still using turkey, but it's like now we're about to get rid of turkey now. My wife just told me today, she's like, I wanna go on a veggie and fruit diet. I'm with it. Man. I'm glad that you're ready to get it, because when I was mentioning it to her at first, she wasn't with it. But I said, I'm not gonna push it on you. Eventually, you're gonna bring it to yourself. And once then, that's when I know you're ready. Because I don't want to take this journey if you're not really into it. Yeah. So
good point.
Back to what I was saying about your situation, that's a good discipline if you can go to that one meal. So I try to tell people, like, start fasting. If you can fast 12 to 16 hours out of your day, and you got to get a little sneak meal here, that you can still see progress. It might take you a little long. You still have to go to the gym and put that work in, but you can start seeing progress without starving yourself. Because if you start starving yourself and you relapse, then you're gonna relapse all the way.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So
true. That's a good point.
Wean yourself off. Like you said, apparently you have to grow a discipline somewhere.
Yeah. 80-20, man. What I love to tell people nowadays, the working out, or it's more of an 80-20, but the working out part is honestly, to me, it's the more easier part. Yeah. It's the diet. You know what I'm saying? It's what you're doing it's what you're doing outside of the gym. Yeah, because the habits, the whatever, the routines, that's what's going to really count.
It's the temptation. Yeah. You sit here, you want to eat like a rabbit today, but your kids come home and they got Burger King, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and you like,
and you're the one that's buying it.
Right, and you're paying for it, and you can't even enjoy it, and they want to sit by you smelling it, and it's all in your nostrils and stuff. And now you sitting here trying to eat. You seen that episode of Martin when he was trying to be healthy? He got back in the gym. He was eating rice cake, and Tina was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a real thing, right? But discipline teaches you things because it's a mental clarity. That's why the gym, well, like I said, once you get into the gym, everything changes. You can change your life because your mental health. A man I tell every man, like, bro, go to the gym, because we all fight these battles. Mm-hmm. Go to the gym and work it out, bro, before you take it out where it don't need to be taken out for. And the gym is the best place to do it. It's a mental health thing.
We just got to continue to start with, obviously, our households, everybody in our households, motivate our families, our parents. I always try to talk to my parents and things about that. And honestly, one more point. I almost use the gym as a solution for almost everything.
That's what it is.
Well, a good coworker of mine, a real good guy, man. Shout out to Gary, man. Gary's my guy.
Ain't that the one that came with us?
Nah. This my dude Gary. He's a utility in my area, but he oh, you talking about Ricky? That's
Rick.
Ricky,
Okay.
The cater to the gym, yeah. So okay, so Gary said that he was having trouble sleeping. I said, but to be honest, shout out to Gary again. No disrespect. I see what he eats. You know what I'm saying? I have fun and hey, he loves my videos. He always talks about my videos too. I'm like, man, when you gonna start coming? Come on, man. So what I'm trying to say is, he said, man, I have trouble sleeping and all, and I must have looked at him like, I mean, do you work? I mean, you start working out yet? He's like, nah. I said, you should start working out, bro. Trust me. I said, you are going to start your first off, your body's going to start changing, blah blah blah. But I was like, your whole routine and everything is going to be a priority because we're at work 10, 12 hours a day. Then, I mean, it is what it is. Go to the gym, you know, get your kids or whatever you got to do. Rather get your kids first, then go to the gym, or go to the gym, then get the kids. I was like, but you're gonna start changing up the way you eat. You're gonna start having everything in routine, and again, I mean, let's just call it what it is, Chuck. When you go to work, then go to the gym, meal prep, all that laundry, all that good stuff, you're done. It ain't no, oh, I'm still staying up all night. No, well, you're done. If you're working out and doing it right, you're done.
The gym is definitely a place you want to go because what's keeping him up at night might not be something that simple. He might actually be going through something mentally that he can't figure out.
True. Or
he might have sleep apnea or something like that. He can't get a good night rest, whatever the case may be. Or he might just have a bad bed. I remember, no real stuff.
About what you invest in.
We had at our apartment, we had a bed, and you know we bought it. We went to discount furniture, you know, and you get what you pay.
We young, you know what I'm saying?
So I remember we sleeping on that bed, and I used to have the worst sleep. Like my back would be hurt. I'm like, why? I'm young, man. But I wouldn't hurt, but I'd be feeling stiff and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Bro, after our situation, before we transitioned onto our new home, we were sleeping on an air mattress. That was like the best sleep. I'm like, wow. It was this mattress the whole time. But even before matter of fact, I had some good sleep before that, because before that situation had happened, we had got a pillow top on top of that mattress, and the sleep got a lot better. Mm-hmm. Then we slept on that air bed, and then we switched over to our king size bed in our new home, and it was like sleep perfect now. Okay. I mean, dude, it's hard to sleep in the bed with this thing on brace on, but other than that, I be not. What?
All right, y'all heard it here first.
Get you a good bed, man. Right? And like I said, if you can't afford that big pillow top, go to Walmart. They got them king, queen, whatever size you need to get the pillow top on it. I'm about this thick.
Them toppers.
Put it on top of your mattress. Put your sheets and stuff on top of it, and go, bro. You just saved yourself $3,000.
Exactly. You have, seriously. So again, trust me, y'all. Invest in your body. Invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? But again, it definitely starts with. I love telling people this who always want to ask for advice on where should I start? What should I do? Bro, you want to know what I tell them? I said, believe it or not, it's going to start with your pantry, with your refrigerator. Because again, yes, obviously you got to get a membership. You got to do stuff like that. But I was like, man, a lot of stuff is going to start with your diet. And like you mentioned, temptations. Bro, you going to get a good workout in, and you going to want something. Whatever's in that pantry.
Now, hold on. But cause that happens to us. Yeah. And everybody got their gifts. Nobody's perfect. Like I said, I still now cause I get that same question, but I tell them the same thing I did. I just start walking. Mm-hmm. Because the gym when you go into the gym, it's so easy to get discouraged. You see somebody, you walk in there, and as a man, you walk in here, you got to put 10s on the rack, and you just see, you looking at me over here putting 225. I just walked in the gym in my flip-flops, and I put 225 on the thing, and just went for 10.
45.
How do you think a man feel mentally when he sees something like that? Like, man, so it discourages you from going into that gym. But you don't want to be discouraged from the gym. But most gyms should be a judgment-free zone. I've never had an issue in the gym where I've seen somebody judging somebody for trying. Showing up is the hardest part.
That's true.
But if you're not ready to show up to that gym, walk.
Yeah.
If you got a smartphone, track your steps and try to do more steps than you did the day before. Bro, I would start walking at work in my passing time because our job, you do something every 10 minutes I had to do something. So in between them 10 minutes, I'm doing laps around the floor. Like I don't know how many miles I'm putting in, but I start tracking my steps. I'm doing 50 to 30,000 steps a day. Most people can't even put in 10,000 steps. That's people's goals, 10,000. I'm doing 10,000 every couple hours. Like this is nothing because my job already consists of walking, and I'm walking while I was walking so much, my legs, when break time come, I sit down, like getting back up, my legs then got stiff. I gotta walk them off a little bit, and I'm walking upstairs. So I start seeing people walking up to me like, man, boy, you dropping weight. And all at this time, all I'm doing is walking. I told somebody, I was like, bro, I'm not gonna sit down on my in-betweens.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna just walk. But getting on my battery stayed on 100% all day because I wasn't picking up the phone. I would throw on books. Okay. I wasn't even doing it to music. I was throwing on books because it's making me think. So I'm getting lost in my thoughts and I'm not getting bored while I'm walking because I'm just walking and learning at the same time. Yeah. So 48 Laws of Power, The Art of War, and the Superior Man, the Ways of a Superior Man. I would play those books because it molds me every few years as I get older in life and learn and go through more things. I take different things from those and it constantly molds me as a man. And I feel like every man I know that read that book, I can see it. I don't even gotta know you, but I can tell how you intervene with people if you read or have that type of knowledge because you move different.
Reading definitely. I mean, especially finding the right books, but just start reading anything. It's a couple young guys. Shout out to them when they see this episode. But I actually told them like, dude, just start reading the small books. Like, don't feel insecure for reading a book with 20 pages. You know what I'm saying? But if it's gonna teach you something, or if it's gonna just give you just a little bit of knowledge, at least it feels good just to finish a book.
Right. But listen.
So you know what I'm saying? I don't care how small it is.
Were you always into books? Or
no.
So as a man, you found something that intrigues you more, right? Because our day-to-day becomes boring. We get so caught up with the strolling, sometimes it's best to find something that can draw your attention. True. Reading is what we used to have to do. We didn't want to do it back then. Yeah. But now we like, man, I'd rather read a book because these people I'm not learning nothing from people. People are just copying people.
Was telling us what the OGs we started.
But that's what it is. But now, like you telling people, hey, just read a book, find something to do. The reason why they get discouraged from it is because society has put this mentality on us that you need to seek attention. You got to be a certain way, a certain status. You don't want to look a certain way. Like the rapper, we got an artist from here, Marley Young. He has said on one of his bars, he was like, he remembered when it wasn't cool to be smart. Like he was basically saying I was too cool to show that he was really smart. Yep. You see what I'm saying? That was in so many words. He didn't say that, but in so many words, that's what he was saying. Like it wasn't cool to be smart.
Yep, I remember.
But he was smart the whole time. But he had to, so that's how I broke down the bar, which made sense to me though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, that makes sense because people don't want to be themselves because they want to look a certain image, so they can fit in with what they think these broke people that's following them or that's judging them.
True, man.
So
hey, shout out to my circle. Sorry, I know you were getting to that end point, but shout out to my circle because that is definitely one thing that I see in this world. I mean, I seen it when I was younger as well, but I appreciate myself and I appreciate my circle because we always were in our own lane. We did not follow. We were leaders. We knew how to lead ourselves, which also groomed us to learn how to lead other people because sometimes it is about, it's definitely about what you show people. It's not about you just even having to say anything, but even if you literally got to tell them like, nah, I'm good, bro. That's dumb what y'all about to do. You feel me?
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like, nothing I've ever done was persuaded. Like, even with the, marijuana's legal now. Yeah. But even as kids, we had partners and stuff that was doing it. Even though I was in the mix of everything, I wasn't with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, bro,
you was living with it too.
You see what I'm saying? I was really, I'm like, this is a part of the life, but I didn't want to partake in it because I'm like, bro, no, I gotta be focused. I'm not focused for that. You know what I'm saying? That was losing focus. And I'm watching everybody around me. I'm like, nah. But when I did it, I always said it was gonna be on my terms, and I was able to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? So now, 30, I partake. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a heavy. I'm not Marley Young, or I'm not Marley Young, but Bob Marley. But I partake.
The next question that I just want to bring up to you, very deep question. Okay, what are some of men's biggest fears that you see in your everyday life? What are some of men's biggest fears?
Men's biggest fear is failure. And when I say failure, I mean failing to take care of his responsibility as far as family. A man only wants to provide, right?
True.
And it's our nature. Like we go get the food, we hunt, we put the bacon on the table. That's where the term came from. Like you're putting the food on the table. So a man being able to come home, bills paid, family happy, wife happy, or whatever your situation is. Everybody's happy in that moment because you done your job. That gives a man a certain level of satisfaction, right? But at the same time, it can be your biggest weakness because if you can't provide for this family that you've created, you feel less of, and you start spiraling out because you're taking out your anger because you're not happy with yourself. So failure is like the man's biggest fear, next to just existence, especially as a black man. Like for us, it's don't get me wrong, every man got a battle, but as a black man, and I don't care how nobody want to debate it, our battle is a little tougher when we walk out here because
that's true.
We're battling not just what all men battle, but we're battling as a black man in a society that doesn't always seem to look at us equally. You see what I'm saying? Phil, what's some advice you can give, men, just hey, you talking to through the camera right now, man. What's some advice I give men is, hey, be men. Yeah. Stop letting this world sassify the manhood. They're putting too much on it, and y'all not even realizing it's happening right in your face. And like, if you go back to the 2000s, when no man carrying bags or purses like that, it wasn't even a thing. We didn't even think about that. But now, at some point, they made it cool, and y'all don't even know when it happened. Now it's became your normal fashion. Like, and I'm not saying, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But it's taking more into it, like the glittery pants. It's like we're getting away from, you know what I'm saying? But
we are, bro.
It is. We are, man. And then like the back and forth I'm seeing with men and women online bashing each other. Men seem like they're bashing women and women are bashing men. I'm like, man, we can control this narrative right here. Just stop going back and forth with the women. Like, I expect a woman to state her opinion and be emotional like that. But as men, like, what are you doing? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're scooping down to that level. So now it's like the transition is changing. This is why I feel like a lot of women, because I've been seeing people talking about how these women been talking, like negative online and all this, but a lot of women have, the roles have changed in a lot of situations. These women are the men of the house in some of these situations. Now, since the role has changed, the man feeling some type of way. You see what I'm saying? Because his wife might be making more money than him, or he's not able to provide or lead like he wants to. So he's becoming argumentative, trying to take things out on her because she's calling out what he's not doing as a man. So now he's, you know what I'm saying? So it plays a lot of parts. It
does, man. So Chuck, thank you again for your input, man. A lot of men need to hear that. Again, this is just another reason. Me and Chuck also started this organization for the Men Suit Up. And again, we understand the impact that the internet, the impact that really a lot of what's going on in the world is making an impact in a good way, but sometimes a bad way for a lot of men. And again, it's another reason why a lot of men do not know how to be the head of their households. They don't know how to be a man, period. So they just have to rely on the internet. They have to rely on their wives or their girlfriends to lead the house, lead their kids and the family. And again, it's definitely just not the right way. It's not in the right direction that we want to teach men to go. Right, I know you trying to talk.
You good, because what you're saying is right, but honestly, it's not all their fault because it's all part of the program and how they set it up. Like this is the public housing, the Section 8 and all that stuff, like telling you, yeah, we'll give you this apartment, this house, but the man can't live there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now they made breaking up the 2-parent home so normal.
Yeah.
Everybody do it. That's why they make jokes about black people. Oh, was your dad around? You know what I'm saying? Because it was so common for the dad not to be in the picture. Men were getting, condoms wasn't as big back in the day.
Oh man.
So they were having multiple kids. You know, people what they thinking, if a kid pop up, it don't. Like your dad was born in the 70s. He probably had kids popping up after. You see what I'm saying? Like kids were popping up that they didn't even know about because they were just free back then.
That's what it was, man.
They were free back then, so.
So again, we appreciate everyone, tuning in to exactly what we're speaking about men. I would like to hear your thoughts and comments. Please drop a comment down below on just a few of the different topics. I know I should have asked this a little earlier, but a lot of these topics I definitely want to hear your thoughts on. So again, as far as being a musician in your town, your city, or whatever the case may be, or if you're a new content creator, how is it, as far as your family, friends, and all the support that you're getting? Are you getting the right support? Obviously, you're going to get a lot of from strangers, but again, I know a lot of people, probably me and him including, we, again, on this journey of creating content, the work and the effort that you have to put in to edit videos and things like that, it can become frustrating when, when I tell you so many people, I love the video you watch, and I'm like, you didn't even like the video. You didn't even. I didn't even know that you watched it. What is your name on social media? What?
I just did a video about that the other day. I said, people walk up to me like, yeah, man, I see you doing your videos. I like it, man. You keep up the good work. I'm like, well, I ain't never seen you in the like, shares, or comments.
Crazy.
And don't get me wrong, because everybody, especially when you're creating it, those little 1-minute videos, this is the thing about that. And a lot of y'all probably already know. But if you go to my page and watch any video where I did a voiceover, reenacting a voiceover, that 1-minute video took an hour, almost 2 hours. And people not understanding this, I'm playing every character.
Yes, that was
crazy. You hear me? I'm changing clothes and shirts. This is all mid-video, so I would shoot one piece, and then I gotta go change into the other piece to shoot this piece, and it might just be a smidgen of a second just to show myself doing something like this. And I gotta go back and change clothes. So it takes a lot of time in there. So I put them on there, and you might feel a little some way if it don't take off like you think, because you think you did a lot of time, it should take off. But don't let it discourage you, and don't expect everybody, because if I come across a video, I'ma like it. But I know I don't sit here all the time and stroll, because I try not to stroll. So I usually when I pick up and log in, especially on TikTok, I'm trying to go to the camera and boom. If I do stroll, it's for a quick little second. I might stroll. You'll notice it, because if I see your video, you'll see me liking something. Yeah. But a lot of times I'm not on there just constantly looking for videos. But I know people that get on there, and I keep saying I got to get on here, start showing support, but I don't want it to look like fake support.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because people go on there just to like a bunch of stuff, they ain't even watching. They just like it because they see you post it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I try to actually sit there and see something like it.
Yeah, good point, man. So again, I do want to, I do want to hear everyone's thoughts, man. Please comment. Let us know exactly what you guys think about that. Again, definitely a tough conversation to have, but again, a lot of times, content creators, everyday working men, we just want to hear y'all thoughts, man, because again, we have to start expressing this a lot more. Obviously, don't cry on my shoulder if I don't know you, but hey, if you one of my guys, if I know you, comment, please.
Hey, and if you want to call me, expect the real. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it for you. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you you're wrong, and I'm gonna tell you what you need to do to try to better your situation. I'm not saying I got it all figured out, though, because my life is not perfect by a long shot. But I still understand what it is as a man, and I think we're losing that.
True.
So
good point, man.
I'll get you back on track as far as I can, bro.
Good point. All right. All right, man. So this is the first time I'm actually presenting this new segment. Now I'll explain the rules and everything. All right. Now again, this podcast is called Unveil the Real. This segment that I'm bringing to you, man, you're the first person I'm bringing this to. It's called Unveil It ASAP. All right, Unveil It ASAP. Now, it's a similar game that you know, but I'll explain it. Basically, I'm going to name off something, and you have 5 seconds, or maybe even less. Just give your instant.
Oh, he's trying to play Scrabble.
Yeah,
Let's go.
So your instant response to whatever word I'm gonna say. All right.
Yeah.
We good. All right. So your instant response. All right. So unveil it ASAP.
Scrabble.
All right.
I mean, what's that? We gotta make
I forgot what it's called, but yeah,
it ain't Scrabble, but y'all know what I mean.
All right, you ready?
Charades. Okay, let's do it.
You ready? All right, man. All right, here we go. All right, first word. Taxes.
Money.
Loyalty.
Unconditional.
Cool. Say that right. Modern women.
Feisty.
Good one. Kansas City.
That's the town across the globe.
For sure. Charleston White.
Yeah, man, he's just doing it for the money, man. He know how to. He's a gimmick.
He is. Slow money.
It's better than no money.
That's right. Good one. Good credit.
It's life changing.
I'm telling you. Kevin Samuels.
Hey, rest in peace to the guy, man.
Good.
Yes.
Happy wife.
Happy us. We got to be happy together.
Amen to that now. NBA YoungBoy.
Hey, they worship the young dude.
We was just talking about that.
They falling out. Grown men, our age, and they're dressed in leather, in pleather. I can hear that man got, I don't even want to say demons, but he's got souls attached. And I'm not even saying like he just went out here and went Billy Bad, but he's a magnet to these souls. So you can see all these different energies that he possesses. And honestly, I don't think he even wants these energies. But his only relief is that stage and that music, because you can hear it. It's so relatable because he's taking on all these different, whatever these are, that everybody's going, these empaths. Like he's coming across these energies and he's taking it in. He goes to these crowds, these young dudes, and they ski masks. They're all right. He's absorbing all of this stuff, and it takes him back. It takes him back into that space. But he's trying to fight. He's trying to get out of it. He's crying out in the music. He's telling you, I'm not right.
I say NBA YoungBoy. How about YNs?
Young fellas.
Young fellas.
What we call them, young life. That's what we call
That's
it.
what
I don't know what a YN is. I call them young life.
Trey calls them YLs, young lives. That's what he calls
young
YLs.
lives. Yeah.
He don't say YLs.
I don't want to put this negative twist on y'all like that, man.
Okay. Content creator.
Me.
Oh, that's right. Tyler, the creator.
I don't know much about him.
Okay. All right. The men suit up.
Fresh. Stay fly.
Yes, sir. How about this? Working out on vacation.
Again, don't break the stride.
That's right.
You gotta keep going.
All right. So let's switch it over to it's a part 2 segment, but it's called Which One?
Let's do it.
Which one? All right.
Let's do it. So you give me multiple choice?
Correct.
Let's rock
2
it.
options.
Let's see.
Pistol or revolver.
It depends on what the crime is. If I'm trying to walk a person down because they done pissed me off and I don't want nobody to know about it, I'm going revolver.
Revolver.
But if it's self-defense, it's pistol.
Very good.
And I'm gonna let y'all figure out why. I'll let y'all figure out why.
Well, see, this probably wouldn't go for you. So how about I should put steak or lamb chop.
If I was still eating red meat, I'll go lamb chop.
Okay.
It's a leaner meat.
Yep, good point. How about this? Pokemon cards or power
Pokemon.
tools? With a straight face.
Listen,
Pokemon.
now listen, and I'm not even into the anime. I'm not even into anime. Don't cut this out. I'm not into the anime, right? But I got some misplaced anger from my Pokemon era because
That was
my cards were stolen when I was, and I've just seen somebody sell a holographic Charizard for $300,000. I had 4 of them, and I had a gold one. Because my grandpa used to work. My grandpa owned a convenience store, and they used to get the Pokemon cards in. I used to just sit back there and pop them open to find what I wanted. So I had these cards, and I've just seen somebody make life-changing money off of cards I had. And the person that stole them from me, we ain't even gonna get into that. But he was too old to be doing that, and if I would have had that money, my life probably be different right now. So that's the only reason I said Pokemon, because you said Pokemon card. So
I ain't even get to say.
I thought you was about to say. What was the other one that used to try to compete with Pokemon?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I used to, boy, I ready to fight a person. We was game banging Yu-Gi-Oh! and Pokemon. I wish you would say something about some Yu-Gi-Oh!
That is funny, dude.
I said Pokemon, so you fucking nerd. You said Pokemon, boy. I just seen that segment. I'm like, $300,000 for a holographic, and I had the holographic Mewtwo. You know how rare Mewtwo was?
Bro,
And
that
I'm not
Pokemon.
into the anime stuff no more, bro. I
Nah,
don't watch
me
it at
either.
all.
But I ain't gonna lie, it's some guys in their 40s.
Yes, because
It's some guys way older than us, bro, and they be in the lines getting
if I still had my
packs.
cards, I'd probably be dealing in that, bro, because I had so many cards that was worth. So I had the original Pikachu card.
It's a good investment now.
Ashton Pikachu. You see Ashton in the background?
Yes.
He was trying to throw it, but he was trying to catch Pikachu. I had that card. You see what I'm saying? So, and just to see that it's gone, and it angers me because this person now is in an old person home.
Dang, he was that old?
Barely can remember what he got going on.
He must have been one of your teachers or something.
No.
All right, never mind. I don't know.
That situation, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even know where the stuff is. Whether he left it at or gave it away because he didn't know what he had.
Because he still might have
And I
it.
had Pokemon.
God damn.
I had a book. He stole. I had a card of football. A book of football cards that my grandpa gave me. I had Jerry Rice.
In the plastic all separated,
Bro, already in the
man.
pack. A Jerry Rice rookie card. You know how much a Jerry Rice rookie card would probably be worth? I don't even know how much it's worth now, but I had all the mugs. John Madden cards from the 80s. Bro, come on. Bo Jack, bro, come on.
Bo
man.
Jack. All right, so moving forward, man, that was hilarious. Again, for those who missed that, I said Pokemon cards or power tools, but again, you guys heard the backstory behind it, so I completely understand because, like, again, imagine how much those are worth right now is ridiculous.
No,
So
I like my tools. I got a garage now, and I can't wait to get all the tools.
we're homeowners, so talking about tools and lawnmowers and.
I get excited. People like Toys R Us for grown men.
Yes. All right. So again, man. So the last question is $1 million or a credit score of 850 for the next 10 years straight.
I'm going $1 million.
$1 million?
Only because a lot of people
Come
will
on,
say
talk
credit
to
because
us.
The smart people say, "Oh, I want 800 credit score, 850 credit score." My credit score is 700.
Okay.
I just pay a couple things. I'll be 800 credit score.
Right.
I got $1 million.
Good point.
So and I'm already good with my money, so I would know how to make that $1 million. That $1 million, I would put it in to a trust fund.
Mm-hmm.
I can go one of two ways. I can put it into a trust fund and live off the interest off that trust fund.
Yep.
Or
Easy.
I could put it into a Wells Fargo or some type of bank. I got $1 million in there, and I go, I take out $5 million from them and spend their money and let that money gain compound interest as it sits in there, as I'm using their money, and I'm paying them back with their money and still living off of their money.
Good point.
You do a lot of dudes with $1 million. I get 800 credit score. You know what I'm saying? But
For sure.
just because I got 850 credit score don't mean I'm having $1 million. So I'm taking my $1 million.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. You know what I'm saying? All right. So thank you again, man. I'm glad we got to do that new segment that I added, man. You were the first, man. That was it fun? Was it?
Well, I'm like
He was on his toes. He was on his feet.
When you said the camera was on, I was on go. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. For sure. All right, man. So again, man, we're gonna switch it over a little bit. First off, shout out to the Chiefs, man. Again, I promise y'all, every time the Chiefs win, I will be rocking this Kingdom's hat.
I've been a fan for the last 4 years. I switched over to becoming a Chiefs fan. Don't get me wrong, they always been a home team, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was a Raiders fan.
Yeah. Your family was a Raiders.
I was a Raiders fan, but y'all don't understand why. And I know people gonna be mad, but I'm gonna tell you why. I was Raiders fans, right? It's in my characteristics, and I'm gonna tell you why. I picked the Raiders as a kid because they had the dopest uniform. That black and silver, that's always been hard. And even to today, their uniform is still one of the hardest colorways. It just looked good. So as a kid, I'm looking at TV, I'm like, that's my team. But my loyalty, and some of my characteristics, my loyalty just became, even though they wasn't nothing.
Right.
My whole existence, 2002, they went to the Super Bowl. But after that, that was, there was nothing after that. So I'm looking at them like, why am I still rooting? I'm going to real life debates with people over this team, and I'm knowing they trash, but I gotta stand with my squad. I'm going there with my
that's team. Loyalty, man.
But eventually, I'm like, man, listen, I like Patty Mahomes, man.
Yeah, come on.
You can't
come
deny
on,
that
man.
greatness, bro. And I'm like, bro, I'm not about to keep going against him because I was low key cheering for him. Even when I was still a Raider fan, I just came out like, you know what? Chiefs my team.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I'm not even gonna go into the. I identify as a Chiefs fan. That's all I'm gonna say.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. For real though. All right, man. So, Chuck, I know you are here with us today, and this is something that I just started previously, but this is a part of one of my new segments. It's called Chasing the Crown. All right, so it's chasing the AFC West crown. So instead of breaking down all 32 teams and all that, we just talking about the four, the Chargers, Broncos, Raiders, and the Chiefs, all right? So what I like to do, I really just talk about the scores, really, again, thank you New York Giants for beating the Chargers because the Chargers were the only undefeated team in the AFC West. So now they dropped down to 3-1.
Honestly, I'm never a person I root for our whole AFC until we play them. I want them to win the game only because I want our division to be that division.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, and honestly, that was another reason why I started I wanted to break it down as small as possible, but I wanted to break it down this much because the Chiefs started off pretty bad early on the season. And again, I never had a doubt, but I figured this way I can just focus on the other three teams and talk my smack to them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's good rivals. Good rivals.
A lot of people say this, and this would be my only thing with the Chiefs fan, because even when I wasn't a Chiefs fan, I didn't understand this. But think about this. The Chiefs started off last year undefeated.
Yeah.
Where did that put us in a big game? We lost.
Yeah.
How did we start off the year before last?
Yeah, we lost. We lost, I think, the home opener. We lost a few games.
And we turned around and did what?
Exactly.
Won the Super Bowl. We're just getting back in our groove. Last year was too much pressure. Like, we had the 3P. We were undefeated from Christmas all the way almost to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we needed. We got too comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Sure. And not saying that Patrick and Travis were lacking. It was you're gonna fall. The 3P is hard.
All right, so let's slow down because I like to get to the Chiefs last. That's why I try to talk about the other three teams. So again, again, thank you again to the Giants. Giants got the Giants got the rookie Jackson Dart, who is now starting over Russell Wilson. I feel bad for Russell Wilson.
I don't.
I honestly I don't, but listen. So while I was watching that Giants-Chargers game, right, Dart came out. He got bumped. He got a little stinger or something, but he had to come in. He came out for, I think, one play, maybe two plays. And I'm looking at Russell Wilson's stats. Dude, 1 for 1, 8-yard pass. That's all he did. He
messed up my parlay.
Yeah. He messed up your parlay?
Yeah.
See,
I had him throwing. How many yards he throw for?
Who, Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
8 yards.
Exactly. I had him throwing for 125 yards.
Russell Wilson?
On his lowest. That was the lowest they allowed me to.
But you must have played. You shouldn't have.
Because on what's the name, on Prospect is up and down. And I know it sounds like I shouldn't have did that, but his last game he threw me.
Yeah, but they announced that he wasn't gonna be starting.
No
Okay.
I didn't watch that game. It was
No. This was no. What I'm saying is, after week 3's game,
Right.
they announced that he won't be starting the next week. So week 4, this is week 4 right here. So yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. So when like I said, the bet was already in. I had put
You
over
put it
I was
in.
in Kansas. So I let me put the bet in now.
Well, hey. Well, let me just say this. Shout out to Jackson Dart. Between the offense and the defense, they definitely said that team is pretty excited about this young quarterback, man. He threw for 111 yards and 1 touchdown, but he also rushed for 1 touchdown as well, man. So shout out to Jackson Dart. Thank you for being the first team this season to defeat the Chargers because they were going undefeated. They were getting on my nerves. Who you? Oh, hold on.
Talk about
Okay. All right, man. So let's move on to. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on to this Bears-Raiders games. Shout out to the Chicago Bears as well. They defeated even 1 point. I don't care.
Beat themselves.
The Raiders.
They could have won that game.
They could have. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching the game like, how did they lose this game? But regardless, and again, call it what you want. People gonna call me out on it. Caleb Williams, Mr. Fingernail Polish. Did you know that he be wearing fingernail polish?
Bro, I try to stay out these men out of these beta man business.
Hey, he put it out there for everybody. He want everybody to see everything he got going on. This man, and obviously, shout out to It Is What It Is podcast. Mace made a very good point. No, between Mace and Cameron. Cameron said, Mace, would you want your teammate to be wearing fingernail polish? Like he was like, would you be sitting by him and would you be friends with him? And Mace is sitting there like, he thought about it before he answered. He was like, but that's just like Dennis Rodman.
It's true.
He was like, so then Mace reversed it and was like, exactly. Mace reversed it and was like, would you want Dennis Rodman on your team? Cameron was like, yeah, I want him on my team.
Right, bro, I'm not, bro, listen.
Go ahead.
We ain't got to kick it outside of this. As long as you do the job, the task at hand, I ain't got no problem with you, bro.
That's how I feel.
Trust me.
That's how I feel, but that's how, man. My wife is silly, man. What's the dude name, the OG? Jesse, no? Is it Jesse? You ever see it's this old black dude. His show is so funny that we watch. But anyway, going back to the at hand. Shout out to the Chicago Bears, man. Caleb Williams, man, he did his thing.
I was going for the Raiders.
Huh?
I was going for the Raiders.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I was not going for the Raiders because again, I want the Chiefs to get back to the top of the AFC West.
I want us to do it. I want us to do it when they don't think we're not going to do it. So that's why I want these teams to win, because I still want us to march them down. They can beat everybody they want to beat, as long as we can march them down when it counts. That's what I want.
Good point. And we going to get to that because my whole thing, yeah, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. All right, so now let's go to, let's go to the last, or second to last. This, man, listen. This Bron.
Hold on. This is the team I'm worried about. This is what everybody get talking. The Donkeys, and I talk so bad about them.
The Donkeys.
But I like Bo Nix.
Bo Nix is...
Bro.
Bo Nix that guy, I ain't gonna lie.
When I tell you, bro, he got it.
Yeah.
He's stepping into his, you know what I'm saying? Because he
this is second year.
Bro, but he got it. I see it. Bro, he's so accurate.
He
Passing crazy. And every time I put him on a parlay, he green.
Oh.
I got him throwing in at least 2 touchdown passes most games, and he's green.
He threw for 326 yards, 2 touchdowns. He threw for 1 pick. But he also rushed for 1 touchdown, too.
Pat ain't even throwing 300 yards.
No. But
Pat barely been throwing 200 yards.
He threw four touchdown passes this week.
No, I'm not taking that from Pat because that's why I say he's the greatest one because I was like, bro, he still know how to win. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson's been the greatest, been the MVP for the last 3 years. My wife was like, so why? I was like, the MVP is just the stats.
Yeah.
Patrick knew how to win. I was like,
yeah.
Brady is the GOAT because he knew how to win. Yep. Patrick, what's his name? Peyton Manning.
Oh,
Peyton Manning to me, Peyton Manning probably the greatest quarterback. Oh,
yeah. Dude.
But he didn't know how to win. Yeah. Great. Well, I ain't gonna say he didn't know how to win, but he just couldn't turn over wins when they counted. In a big.
That was Dan Marino. That was a lot of some of the greats. You know what I'm saying?
Patrick is able to play at that status and know how to win. So that's why he's the greatest.
It's very hard to do. Right now. It's very difficult to do, y'all. Pay attention, man. Like I said, a lot of people who really just pay attention to football. And again, I'm speaking for everybody in NFL. Like, if you really look at, I was talking about the tight ends one week, and I was really just speaking on how, dude, they have to go up against some of the best edge rushers in the game. So they have to block on a run play, right? Then the very next play, they have to go run a freaking 40-yard route, catch the ball, then run another 40, 50 yards. And they're huge. Like they take so much of a beating, and that's just tight ends. You also got the running backs who get beat up every play, rather they're pass blocking or rather they're actually carrying the ball.
Ask you a question.
What's up?
If you making millions of dollars to go do something you love, you mind taking a little beating?
Oh yeah,
you paid $1 million
for sure.
Even if you get hurt, you're still getting paid millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Good point.
It's worth it. That's what they train for.
All right, so now let me get this ready. So again, man, Broncos smacked the Bengals. Everybody know the Bengals is pretty much done. Until Joe Burrow's gone. He's gone till December.
I feel like Burrow's so bro. If he
stays hurt,
he's injury prone, bro. But if he can stay healthy.
Oh, he'll be up there. He's up there.
He'll be right behind Pat.
Yeah.
Because the accuracy and the relentlessness that man displays on the field, bro, is crazy. Like he get locked in like Brady used to do.
Yes.
You'll be looking at his face like he's unfazed. He down on the clock, and it's like he just knows I just got to get the ball.
He's a leader, man.
And he's a hell of a quarterback. He just can't stay healthy. But Bo Nix, bro, I don't care. if even if what's his name was playing, Burrow was playing. Bo Nix is still putting these points up.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see, and this is why I'm scared because I feel like
But do you think the Broncos would have still won?
I'm not saying they bro. Bo Nix is a great he can compete with a thrower. He's a thrower. So they would have went bomb for bomb.
I mean, so you think Bo Nix would have turned it up even more?
He would have to.
Yeah, he would have to. Yeah, correct.
Burrow would be doing it, so it would have to come down.
He didn't have to do it. Yeah.
It would have to come down to what can the defense stop.
True. Good point.
These quarterbacks are gonna let loose, and this is the thing when they play us, it's gonna be a bombshell.
It's gonna be a shootout
because he gonna let it fly. He doesn't change his way of game, and that's why I said a lot of people that lose to the Chiefs.
Their defense is dangerous too, though.
Bro, Lamar Jackson, I knew he beat himself.
Yeah. He does every year though.
Bro,
every year he does that.
All the Ravens say like, man, why can't we beat this dude? Because he's scared of Pat.
Yeah. He said it. Did you see he said it?
No, I didn't see it. But I know when he come in here, he be trying to switch his game up. Like he be trying to become a thrower or something like this.
Yeah.
Bro, play your game.
Yeah.
When you stray away from if you stray away from who you are in any parts of life, you're always going to end up with the short end of the stick.
Correct. True.
Play your part.
Yep.
Even in his position, bro, he has to play his game. If he would have stayed in his game and ran his game like he usually plays instead of trying to match what we got going on, then he wouldn't have been getting drug out on the field with a injury for his person.
Exactly. So again, man, Broncos came out with the dub, man. Shout out to Bo Nix, man. I mean, he's just a hell of a quarterback, man. We all know this.
Who's the Bengals back up?
What's his name? Jake Browning. He only threw for 125 yards, one interception. Hold on. Excuse me. He only threw for 125 yards. 3 points. They only scored 3 points.
Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
What, this right here?
Yeah, I was looking at
Bo Nix. Yeah. So again, man, I think so the game that Joe Burrow got injured in,
It's tough.
dude, but listen, Jake Browning came in and went crazy. He was.
He's a good. I'm not saying he's bad.
Yeah.
But he's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is not his stage. Now the pressure is on him. When he played behind him, that
and
was
then
getting his
came
spark.
in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like his confidence was like he was ready for it.
Yes.
But now it's dawned on him like, bro, I gotta do this every week.
Yeah.
Now it's on me.
Yeah.
Now they're watching me. My mistakes. So that becomes the pressure.
Good point. Good point.
But he gonna grow into it.
Yeah. So, all right, man. So let's move on to this Chiefs-Ravens game, man. So again, Chiefs beat the Ravens 37-20. Again, obviously everyone knows what happened. Lamar Jackson, man. But before I even get to him, look at these stats. Justin Hill, well, and I know this, Justice Hill, I actually like him as he's a more of a speed back versus Derrick Henry. But Derrick Henry only runs he got 8 carries for 42 yards, right? It's pretty low for him. 3 carries for 76 yards, but he got a screenplay. It was.
And
But
I lost my parlay because of that too. Because I put my money on Henry because I'm thinking he gonna come out and do his thing. And
I thought he was.
I had
too.
Lamar going for 150. And what did he throw for?
146.
So what I'm saying, bro. I just need to throw 1. But what he do? Hurt.
Yeah, that was sad, bro. That was sad.
I knew he was gonna go green. Only one I was really worried about was Henry getting to where I need him at, and I needed him at I think 55. And I knew he wasn't running it no more. They started putting that in the heel hand.
Yeah.
But when Lamar went out, I'm like,
yeah, man. So again, Mahomes threw for 270 yards, 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns.
And what was different? Everybody like, oh man, the Chiefs are lost. They haven't lost nothing, bro.
Yeah.
They were missing key players.
Yeah.
You see the difference that happened when Worthy got back on the field?
Yeah.
Now imagine what happens when Rice get back.
Exactly.
Bro,
so I like the fact that the Chiefs are we keeping them tucked away.
Yeah, the losing is out the way, bro. So we didn't did the losing thing. Last year we started off winning too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we know how to lose. So winning, now taking on these wins, like we're gonna bounce out some of Brady's best seasons. It was not his winning seasons.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
The year he went undefeated, what happened?
Oh yeah,
He didn't even.
Yeah, they ain't even make it. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah.
So losing builds. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
You take those things to your armor
and believe it or not, being rather you love football, being an uncle, being a father, whatever. A lot of times, we're grown, so we can really appreciate sometimes when our nephews we appreciate when the youth that we are around have to learn. They got to learn how to take a loss. You know what I'm saying? How are you going to bounce back from it? What is your character going to build from it? What are you going to do in practices and whatever the case may be to ensure that you don't do this again?
I don't accept participation trophies.
Nah, me either.
You can keep that participation trophy.
Throw that out. Well, I might, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to be funny. I might be one of them fathers that throw that mug out the window as soon as we get in the car.
We ain't taking it like, thank you for our opportunity.
Out the window.
But we're gonna come back and get that one next year. We don't
Exactly.
want that one. You can keep
Exactly.
that. That's an insult. Like,
Call me a bad parent or whatever.
Because if he pick up, because this is what happened. If I have a son, I'm gonna put the ball, I'm gonna put all the different things in front of him, and whatever he picks up, this is what we own.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure you can achieve that. But I'm not gonna push him to do it. It's gonna be something he's gonna want to do.
Yeah.
So,
good point.
But once we get it going, we're gonna be locked in. We gonna put all our investment into that. So
that's what it's about, man.
No participation. I don't want him to think it's okay to get a bare minimum. We gotta get your best, but we're not doing it.
All right, y'all. So again, Ravens move on to 1-3, or down to 1-3. Yeah. Chiefs move up to 2-2, man. So again, we're just climbing back to the top of the AFC West, man.
Next?
We have I want to say it's the Jaguars next. The Jaguars. We have the Jaguars, but then after that,
Jaguars. That's a shifty team, bro.
Yeah, they can be.
They can be.
They can be.
They can be the upsetters.
Yep.
They win games they shouldn't.
Oh, we play Monday night. We play Monday night, but then I think we play the Lions after.
Lions right there.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not even worried about the Lions. I think we got them.
Yeah. I mean, again, to end it for the Chiefs, man. We see the chemistry that, that's coming back to the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? I believe it was never fully lost. But again, some of the key players, like Chuck mentioned, it really makes a difference. It makes these other teams really have to study film and get back out there and fit and study.
Only going to get scarier.
Exactly.
You see, this past Sunday, this looked like the full regular Chiefs. How they played, like everybody's like, oh, the Chiefs have woken. Think about it though. Rice ain't even on the field, but what's old boy? Start with a T.
Thornton.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, the one
every game.
Yeah,
he's in the end zone.
Yeah.
Last week, not this past one, but the previous week, was that this game? Where he threw him that bomb.
Yeah, it was last week.
It back.
Yeah, then he did it again.
And scored a touchdown. And I'm like, bro, it's not a fluke with him. He's really that.
Nah, he is.
Now if they let him get on the other side with Rice on the other side, bro.
And I'm looking at these stats now, and maybe I need to go and do a little more research.
Patrick
hold on.
that ball out.
Shoot, I'm looking at the wrong team. That's why. Yeah. I mean, he got it, bro. He's still Tyquan Thornton. That's his name. Tyquan Thornton.
That's my wife's new favorite player.
For real. Nah, he's dope, bro. He's dope. He got it. I'm trying to go. Oh no, he went to. That's where he went. He went to Baylor. He went to Baylor. Okay.
My wife got Thornton. That's my boy.
Nah, dude, cold.
She just figured out who this dude was 2 weeks ago.
But I'm saying that's one thing. Shout out to Andy Reid as well, man. I know we getting a long time. But shout out to Andy Reid. Like I said, hey, look what we're doing with the recruit, man. Look what we're doing with picking up these draft picks. I mean, we have not missed. Now, drafting is a gamble, but again, overall, I'm gonna end it right here. Overall, shout out to the Chiefs. We are climbing our way back up to the top of the AFC West to get that crown, man.
Be prepared to be sick of us.
Come on, man. Shout out to May Mob too, man. All right.
They say Patrick Mahomes and company.
Patrick Mahomes and company.
I don't think I like how that feels if I was on the team. I had something to say, like, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking all these hits, bro. Hold on, bro.
All right, man. So, man, we're having a lot of fun tonight, bro. But let's move on to one of my favorite segments, and this is when it can get a little wild and uncut sometimes. But this segment is called Get 'em Chopping. Get 'em chopping. All right. So get 'em chopping, man. Today, I think this is no surprise to anybody. Today's Get 'em Chopping is Lamar Jackson. Get 'em chopping. All right. Now, I'll start off with it. And I wish I could have I need to find that AI video, but let me start off by saying this, bro. Only reason why I want to start off by saying this is because I actually popped my hamstring some years ago when I used to coach football for Hogan. When I used to coach football for them, I always used to condition with them. Traditionally, it's called gashers. But again, my hamstring popped. It popped, right? One thing I'll say, I finished out my practice. I finished out coaching. I was coaching at that time. Yes, it was a little weird, but it wasn't nothing that you couldn't just walk on and things like that, right? You just got to take it easy. My whole thing about it, do I believe Lamar Jackson did anything to his hamstring? No. I believe his pride was just hurt. I believe he honestly just he had no idea what to do. I think his coaches were in his ear talking bad to him, like, you are dumb. You are dumb. Like, I think they were just talking bad.
He just knew it was getting ugly. The game, it was done. He looked at the scoreboard, he like, bro, we can't.
There ain't even no point.
Bro, the Chiefs win the soft on them. The Chiefs showed them grace. Because
you could tell.
They could have easily ran up 50 points.
You could tell, bro.
They could have ran up 50 points. That's why they started playing the backup quarterback.
Exactly.
Patrick could have stayed out there and ran up 50 points on them. But since Lamar was gone. We already knew we had the game won.
Yeah.
Pat like, hey, look, I'm done, bro. I'm not even gonna embarrass him. Like
Derrick Henry wasn't even getting eaten no more. Like,
Pat was like, look, you can play my backup.
yeah.
Let the backups play each other. Let's see what they gonna do. Just don't lose my lead. That's
it. So,
but Lamar knew he was gonna have to take that battle because it wasn't going his way, and he knew at the end they was going, oh man, he was gonna be the one to blame. So he like, hey man, I was out. If I would have stayed, I could have turned it around. You know, now he got that window. I told my wife that, like, now he got the window to say, oh man, that's because I got hurt.
Get him chopping.
So exactly. So another reason why Lamar has to get him chopping is because he actually said in the press conference that the Chiefs are the Ravens' kryptonite.
Get him chopping.
But he actually said, you're not supposed to say that out loud in the media.
But everybody know you hunt birds with arrows. So if you see a bird flying down in the old way, they shot him down with arrows. Birds are scared of arrows.
Good point. Good
Come
point.
on, man. We
All
hunt
right.
buffalo.
Exactly.
Birds, you know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, we on all of them,
We
man.
hunt them. I don't know how we're gonna strike a lightning bolt, but hey,
We're gonna figure it out now. Come
figure
on.
it out.
We do every year.
we do
We
it.
do every year. They got us. They got us the first game of the season. We was in Brazil.
But that just let them get that momentum so
Exactly.
they get confidence. And when they come and get slayed,
Cause we gonna see him again. So
What?
it is what it
they
is.
know it's gonna be ugly. They
Exactly.
couldn't believe when they didn't believe that they wanted to take. I back to the locker room like, hold on, did we really win that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Good
that was-
point.
that
Good
was
point.
the thing. So
All right. So can you do the honors, man? I know I've been saying it. Can you give us your best impression of saying Lamar Jackson, get him chopping? Come on, let's see how you gonna take it, man. Come
Lamar
on.
Jackson, get it chopping.
Get him chopping.
What are we doing?
No, seriously, man. Get your baby bottle. Get your boyfriend over there, Derrick Henry, man, with his butterfinger self, man. Hey, seriously. I know. I took a little too far. I know. Hey, but it is what it is, man. Listen, Derrick Henry is normally the butterfinger. We was just talking about that. Lamar Jackson's actually the one that fumbled the ball this time, man. So
Boy,
they pride is just all messed up. Now, my whole thing is when it comes to Lamar, this is nothing new. This is what we're used to seeing him, even when we get down to the playoffs. He always folds.
he's a great quarterback. That's what. But
He
this
is.
is the thing. It's Peyton Manning, bro.
Yeah.
Who couldn't Peyton Manning beat? His brother.
Oh, his brother Eli,
His
yeah.
brother was his kryptonite because
Yeah.
his brother knew him.
Yeah.
And that terrified him on the other side of the ball.
Good
like,
point.
He could not focus.
Good
like,
point.
And Lamar knows Patrick is so great, and he knows beating him will solidify him, but he knows if he can't beat him, it becomes scary because there's so much pressure. Your team don't care about who you beat. You just got to beat them.
Yeah.
You got to beat everybody. You got to went out here and displayed such
They
remarkable games. Last year, they was putting up 40 points.
Yeah. Nah, they was going crazy.
So it's like the
They
team,
was going crazy.
all your fans want you to do is beat Patrick Mahomes so we can say we got the best quarterback.
Yeah.
That's all he got to do. But for some reason, this curly haired, light skinned kid, but despite what's going on, he just know how to win. He just keep going back.
Bro, he did the complete opposite though, bro. He didn't even want to lose just in good favor. Just lose as a man. This man faked an injury.
Get him chopping.
Now, all right, so listen to this. I want y'all to really look at this. Think about some of the athletes that have a hamstring or little sprains and stuff like that. A lot of times they sit out a week or two, a few weeks sometimes. If this man plays next week, if he running full speed, scrambling, breaking ankles,
He was BSing.
come on.
Get him chopping. Get him chopping.
Hey, Tyreek Hill, bro. I hope you get better.
Aw,
bro,
man.
Because, bro, they say he tore the ACL and a bunch of other ligaments.
Yeah.
Like that, this could be a problem.
Yeah, that mug
Get
twisted.
better, bro. I hate to see him
Ooh.
go out like that, bro. Even though he not on the squad no more, bro. Just get
Yeah.
better, bro. That was crazy.
That was kind of weird for him to.
He's never gonna be that fast again, bro. Even
Did
if
you-
he heal back from this?
Exactly.
That's speed. That's
Did you see how he like celebrated when he was?
leaving? It
Yeah,
didn't hurt. Same predicament that I was in. Like I said, everybody like, oh, you, bro. I was not in no pain.
yeah,
It
exactly.
feel like nothing. It just
Exactly.
everything just. I didn't know how bad it was. They They wheeled me in there. They at the emergency room. They took pictures. They came back with a brace and crutches. Like, yeah, you gonna have to see a specialist. You didn't break no bones. I'm like, so I'm good. Like they go, he's like, yeah, you gonna have to talk to. They didn't want to say nothing. I seen a picture. I'm like, what does that mean? She's like, hey, it's not my job. I'll just take the pictures. The kneecap all the way up my thigh bone.
Right. Yeah, that was crazy. So let me ask you this: if you seen the video of him getting carted off, right, what do you think that he was like saying? What do you think that he was saying at that moment? If you kind of seen that video.
I mean, he was probably just trying to stay in good faith, like trying to let everybody know he good. Like, yeah, I'm good.
He did a great job at that.
Yeah, because but I know he panicking.
Exactly, because again, we've seen it, and that was actually probably one of the worst. Like his leg
he's
twisted
because he got 10 kids. He needs this stuff to work. He didn't put out too many kids now, and the child support ain't even caught up with him.
He just got divorced. Yeah,
come on now. And now this happened. I don't know how much money he got guaranteed, but bro, he not ready to retire yet.
No, so, he's not.
But this could be. I pray for a speedy recovery, full recovery. But will he be the same if he get back on the field? I don't think it's gonna be the same.
Nah.
He might be able to get back enough to play, but the cheetah, as we know it.
No. You just a dog now. Like, you feel me? You gonna be able to run.
Yeah, you gonna be able to run.
But you ain't running no cheetah speed no more.
Please,
that's done for.
I'm dealing with a patellar tendon right now.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to bending is a task. Like trying to get this mug to bend 60 degrees. And they're like, hey.
So again, I'll give you my take on it. I don't know. I'll go a few different ways from watching that video. I truly think he was just saying like, thank God, like it
wasn't a vessel.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It could have been bad.
I think that's why he was just like,
I'm good. He let him know I'm good. Don't worry, I'm smooth. He ain't. Cause bro, he picked his leg up just like I did.
Did he? He did.
Yeah,
bro.
That's how I was sitting on the ground. I'm like, what the? Like my leg.
That mug was his.
Just hanging.
Oh.
To the side. And I kept running it back to see how it happened. But I thought the dude hit that leg, but that ain't what happened. When he was running, his body was at an angle and he came down on that mug and
Yes. Yep. That's all it did. That's all that happened. He was on the road too. One more thing to add on about this Tyreek Hill situation. I know, dang it. I think it was what's the app? Dang, what's the betting app that
FanDuel.
No.
Underdog.
Underdogs. A lot of people had him going over 66 yards receiving.
Yeah, so
65.
Listen, they do be, I don't care what nobody say. They manipulating these plays.
Bro.
Because I made a bet. And this ain't even football, this is basketball. I made a bet. And y'all gonna remember this. I had Steph Curry. I had him on his low end. I had him shooting, making 20 points. That's it. We know Steph Curry, his average was like 23, 25. I had him going to like 19, 20, right? He scored 2 points and played all 4 quarters. The greatest shooter in the world, 2 points, all 4 quarters. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, man. So I just looked at Tyreek Hill stats. So I want to say people had him going under 66 yards. Or was it 68 yards? Something like that. But anyway, he was 1 yard off, and a lot of people lost a lot of money. He only got 67 receiving yards. And I just knew it. That blew up. A lot of people got so mad over there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, because I had one. I forgot which one it was. Prize Picks, though, but it had somebody throwing. But they had him on like usually they was throwing over 200 yards. And it was like 175.
Yeah.
They've been averaging over 200, and boom, all right. He only threw 150.
All right, hold on. Good. All right, man. So again, man, that's definitely a lot, man. But to uncover, but like you just mentioned, we are praying for a speedy recovery, man. Hopefully you get back to it. that was a lot that the world just had to see, man. Again, we know as talented as Tyreek Hill is. I mean, again, this man did a lot for the Chiefs as well. But it's just so important to just continue to take care of your body. But again, regardless, from a business standpoint, I'm glad that he got his money. I'm glad that things like this were already in place before this injury. So again, man, shout out to him for making a huge business move and standing on top of his business.
Golly, because them kids, he ain't had no choice. 10, where we at? 11?
Yeah, he been wild in the past couple years, like wow, just wilding. That's crazy. But again, man, shout out to the whole Hill family, the kids, his mother. Not the baby mamas,
right.
His mother.
Everybody that's affected by this down.
Exactly.
I know he probably still getting money, but hopefully he can come back.
Yeah. Nah, he's gonna come back, but like you mentioned, that is gonna be tough to try to pick up that same speed. And oh my God, like you're gonna be traumatized and thinking about that every time you get tackled.
Bro, it's like you looking at your. I'm watching my leg right now. I watched my leg over the last 2 months. Basically weakened compared to my other leg.
Yeah.
So I can imagine. And he's not. I think he started having surgery today.
Yeah,
So
I seen him.
He's gonna have multiple surgeries. When I was at physical therapy, like they read the newsletter and they was like, yeah, he tore a bunch of ligaments plus his ACL. So they were like, they're probably gonna go in there and do the ACL first, and then a couple weeks later he's gonna have to go in for another surgery.
Yeah.
He's not gonna get a chance to heal.
Yeah.
His season's done.
Yeah, season's
You know what I'm
done.
saying?
Yeah.
And be lucky if he get to come back next season.
Yep, for sure, man. All right.
Hey, that's just how I feel. Yeah, that's just how I feel. Hey.
Now, y'all, let's get into this week's reaction video. All right.
So I went on a date with this nigga. And while we was on a date, I went to the bathroom before the waitress had came. Because I had to make sure everything was okay or whatever, because I had to use the bathroom, stuff like that. I went to the bathroom, and when I came out, I guess the waiter and waitress never came. So I'm waiting, and I'm like, he's like, you ready to eat? And I was like, yeah, I'm ready to order. He was like, don't worry, I already ordered for you. I said, okay, but you didn't know what I wanted. He's like, oh, I know what you like. Trust me on this. I said, okay. So the food gets there, and he has this beautiful set of 16 all flat lemon pepper hots and some french fries. And I was sitting there waiting for my food to come. He said, just wait, it's coming. So I'm looking at him eat, and I'm like, okay, can I get a fry? He was like, no, your food is coming, just wait. I waited. He finished eating his food. And after he was done, I was like, the waitress never came. He was like, don't worry, they're coming right now. So then he did like this. He did the sign like this. So when the waitress got there, she brings over the check. And I was like, I didn't do my order. He was like, no, it's fine. They're going to bring it. Don't worry. And the waitress was looking at him, and I was looking at him. And she was like, what do you want me to do? He was like, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and take the check. So when she brings back his change, he gets up. He's like, are you ready to go? I'm like, I didn't eat anything. He's like, trust me, you've had enough. Excuse me?
I should not be laughing
Okay.
this much, but
Okay. That's why I won't be going on any dates. That's why I sit home and I eat Domino's, and I just stay to myself, because I be damn. I be motherfucking damn. Somebody try that on me again.
you missing the whole point, man. All right, so
Stop eating Domino's.
she and I was sitting there like, okay, because she was like, I'm thinking she about to say, I'm done dating. I'm about to get back in the gym. I'm thinking she about to say something like that. She said the
Going right back to
complete
the couch.
opposite.
Listen,
Domino's.
He was trying to help her out. He was letting her know. But it was wrong for him to eat that 16 lemon pepper.
In her face.
What's it? Beautiful leg.
Beautiful.
He wrong
That
for that.
was so. Hey,
He wrong for that.
but she sounded like she was about to start drooling off of that
Man,
though, low
I can
key.
tell. Can I get a fry?
She's like a beautiful platter.
But this is my thing though. She could order her own food. Hold on, can I get a such to go? You ain't have to pay for it. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm not about to sit there and watch
Another person eat.
an entire meal.
I've been, excuse
and
me.
and you know wings you gotta eat. That's one
But
at
he
a
dipping,
time.
he dipping it all in the ring. You know what
I'll
I'm saying?
be hot. I ain't
Them
gonna
motherfuckers
lie.
glistening, you know the lights like this, so you can see
I
all
know
the
it
glistening,
smell
all the lemon
good.
and the pepper and all that all in there.
Man, that sounds good right now. But anyway,
Boy, so you better not be eating that at 11 o'clock at night.
anyway, my whole thing is, that should have been a wake up call for her. You know what I'm saying?
He could have did it better than that though.
He could. I mean, that was just his way of doing it. That was pretty painful.
I wonder if he didn't know how was it a blind date? Like did he
Yeah,
get there
like-
when she got there? He realized when he finally met up with her, like he looking like, oh nah, bro.
No,
Face up, no, because the face you still
can't.
knew.
I don't even think AI can fix this face.
No,
Like,
I thought it was AI. She's not ugly. She's just like the little black Cabbage Patch doll, like real life face just round.
but like,
You would have to spin it around and let her see it, but it's that.
my wife is in here trying to figure out like why we sounded no, but I'll show her.
she'll see
I'll
it.
show her in a little bit. But anyway,
Because if she had a Cabbage Patch doll, she gonna remember.
oh exactly. Oh yeah, perfect.
Bro,
Perfect.
round face. It's crazy.
But anyway, let me start off with R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. This man really preached for women and men to, you know what I'm saying, maintain a healthy lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what man wants to marry a woman who does not have, who looks like this, you know? And again, the fact that she's angry at this guy and now she's depressed or stressed, and she's not even trying to take accountability for it. She's doing the total opposite. She is about to go order her 1 or 2
Domino's
pizzas.
Well, hold on now.
It's crazy.
Hey, rest in peace to Kevin Samuel. I don't think he was the right one because he preached that, and look how he not here with us no more. Because it's like, so what was he? His health wasn't what it looked like.
But but
You think they
people
took him out?
Assassination? People saying they took him out because again. But that listen, I don't want to get into this, but that's just like
rabbit hole.
that's just like the Kurt guy. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't even gonna talk about him.
Exactly. I don't want to talk about him, but I'm saying the reason why I brung him up is because again, people it is his opinion on whatever he wants to say, but people did not like that.
Hold on, since you brought that, I'm only gonna say this, right? Mm-hmm. Opinion, yes. Mm-hmm. All of it wasn't opinion. It was rage baiting. It's a difference.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing because he would say ignorant things that weren't facts. But he would say it because he would try to talk over somebody and say, oh, no, this is fact. But there's people that took those videos and broke down actual facts to what he was saying. Mm-hmm. For whatever reason, he was doing it for because it made him popular, whatever it is. He spoke his situation into existence.
Yeah.
On camera, many different times. Mm-hmm. Like he said, like bring back public execution and
some of the
you see what I'm saying? Like certain stuff when you speak it in here, because words.
He really became a public enemy, like not just from the trans and all different. He became a public enemy to everybody.
All he did was he was just Charleston White of talking politics. Yeah. Because it would be he would have. Because a lot of people don't like Charleston White, right?
Yeah.
But if you listen to what he's saying, yeah, he does a certain thing to get a certain response out of things. But if you listen to him, he's not dumb. A lot of his stuff really makes sense. Dang. So I'm not saying everything that old boy was saying was wrong, because sometimes he had valid points though. But there were times if somebody got him a little flustered, he would start rage baiting.
Yep.
And that's when he would start saying the ignorant things. Like she just said, you can't stop a person from getting mad at this. So everybody was good. You see how quick they wanted it to be somebody of color or some of the Democratic Party. They wanted this civil war to go, but when it came out that it wasn't who they thought it was, it everything just changed.
Yeah,
But
it did.
what made that man that we assumed had the same political views or thoughts that he had do that to him?
Yeah.
It's still no proof that that man was even on campus, though.
I mean, even because I still don't think it's no more deeper. I think whoever did it, like I
I
said,
think the government did it.
whatever the case may be. Because everybody think, oh, that was Trump on this, but I don't care what y'all. I don't know if y'all paid attention. When they had that man service, Trump was playing golf. Trump has made statements, the public statements. I see him say they had said something to him, and he was like, Charles, no, what's his name?
Kirk.
Kirk has
I forgot his
Kirk saying something. Trump out his own mouth was like, he's not saying it no more. Like, bro, what?
You know, he don't have no filter.
Exactly.
Crazy.
But I be trying to tell, like, bro, that man playing in these people's face all the time, and they don't see it.
Yeah, he does. All the time.
Bro, all the time, bro. So, but like I said, man, I'm not saying what happened to him should have happened. I don't think he should. He don't, and that's the one thing. But I'm not. What happened to him, it shouldn't have happened, bro. But was I surprised that it happened? I seen it coming.
Well, people get mad at anybody who tells you.
Yeah, bro, you're gonna have people on here though. But like I said, you gotta be careful because anxiety's high right now.
Oh, yeah.
The world is especially in America, bro. Everybody's trying to go along like everything's cool, but this inflation, people just trying to exist is becoming high thing. So if somebody irritating you to the max, it's not taking a lot of people a lot now, especially if they ain't got control of their mental. It's easy for somebody to snap out.
Do you think America needs truth tellers?
But it depends on what you consider truth, because what you may consider a truth may not be somebody else's
Nobody's
truth.
supposed to speak.
I mean, no, you can speak, but you're gonna get disagreements, and how you handle your disagreements, because certain things, like I know how to get into a situation with somebody, and you know what, if I don't want to go no further than this, I'm not gonna rage bait you in to make you mad, because I'm flustered, now I know I can get you out your character. I see him do that to people. I'm like, bro, you could have just, you're more intelligent.
Myron Gaines
let it go,
does
but
that a lot too.
You did that because you want these people, not only did you want them to be wrong, but you want to belittle them.
Yeah.
This is where it becomes an issue at. Your appointment, yeah, you had a fact of what you said. Cause I seen what he was saying about the communities, and you know what I'm saying, how everybody's portraying certain things and like that. And I agree with some
real
of those points.
stuff, yeah.
But how he was talking to people doing, I'm like, bro, you're doing this in a professional state. Don't try to rage them into them, because yes, you're the popular person right here, and you want to talk over them because you felt like they said something that tripped you up. Now I can see the anger, because I seen him. It was a couple times. Most times he could held his composure, but he was on live TV. And somebody in the crowd said something. He stood by and said, "Man, I do this," and woo woo.
Yeah, I seen that.
Stuff
He got
gets under his
up
skin,
and
too.
he really started raging.
I don't like how people think, because they think they can approach political people and professional people any type of way, and they're not supposed to react. Like,
No, that's cool. But the thing about it is, he's not a politician. He's a YouTuber or a content creator that his content was that. Like, he talked political views, which is cool, because everybody, he's not the only one on there talking about it. Him and what's her name, the black chick, they got their opinions, and it's cool to have your opinions. And in all honesty, I don't really care about it for what he's saying, because no matter what they're doing, my mom gets frustrated with this stuff, but my thing is, black people, your life is still your life. You still gonna, no matter what laws they make and what they're gonna do, we still gotta wake up every day and do our thing, bro.
That's it.
Everybody, what they talk about the multiverse. The multiverse is your world, my world. We're coexisting, but we're all living in a different world. Our realities are based off the choices we make. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He chose that path.
Yeah,
So
it's a dangerous path.
That was the path he took. Like, come on, man, he's not the president. So when you get presidents out here that go say crazy stuff, right? But I'm driving a tank.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's move on, man. Well, again, like I said, like we were talking about the reaction video. Again, those type of people like that, they really need help. You know, they definitely need therapy, because if your therapy is gaining more weight, eating more foods, that which is the reason why that gentleman.
But taking her on a date.
That was crazy.
And then making her watch you eat.
That was a waste of time. Like,
16-piece
you
lemon
could have
pepper.
you could have just
Pretty
went
sad.
on a date by, you could have just went out by yourself.
So that was torture. So that didn't help her. That didn't help her self-esteem. That only crushed her more. So now she's going to go back and indulge. Instead of one piece, she's going to get two pieces, because now they don't. You know what I'm saying? I tried to go out and give somebody a chance. They don't care, and food is her happy place. See what I'm saying? A lot of people use food as a coping mechanism.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely what she was about to do.
Cope. And like if eating food is just like a drug. Like most people use their drugs to cope with. Some people use food, and it might not be. Yeah, there might not be. They probably need AA for whatever class for food because it might not be a narcotic drug, but you're still killing the body. Just
yeah. And let's get into one more reaction video, man.
All right, let's make it.
This should be pretty fast. All right, let's see. Let's look at this.
And let them take a picture before you can enter into Burlington. Look at this shit. Oh wow. Y'all won't get nothing out of here.
Factory head. Y'all not taking my picture.
But all right. So let me exit out of this. All right. So obviously a little quicker video. So what do you think to that? What is your response to this,
Nah,
man?
we ain't doing that. That's probably back.
You not going in?
No, because that's backed up to some monitor. They trying to get facial recognition. No.
So okay, what do you?
Who are they looking for?
That's all. Well, no. It seems like the whole point of the video is there, just in case you try to steal something. They already got your identity.
Yeah, but what network is that going to? Because what if I'm wanted somewhere and somebody gonna run a search a database that they ain't seen me in all these times, but this person just took a picture of me to walk in their store. Now I done popped up on a database. Now people about to come and find me. Witness protect. What if you witness protection? If somebody can find your picture,
Ooh,
your picture
that's
just
a good point.
Because if some serious people looking for you, they got technology that's surfing, like this AI stuff. Hey, find this person for me. AI can search it in seconds.
Ooh, I never.
So
thought
and they can
about
snatch
that.
them. They can snatch from any media, any.
Dang, I didn't think about
Like,
that one. That's
careful,
crazy.
bro. That's why I say. That's why I tell people now: be careful putting your kids on social media and stuff. Like this.
Yeah. Nah, I'm pretty. I know every now and then I do a workout video with my kids, but I definitely try to keep them.
Hey,
off
before we leave, people don't just scan random barcodes. Please stop. Those would be Trojans. A lot of Trojan horses, and you start scanning something, you think you don't even know they just got access to your whole phone.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting scammed. Yeah, public charges. Be careful. Don't hook on to people's shady Wi-Fi.
So I do like your take on that because again, like that is something to think about. It as advanced as technology
scary,
is
bro.
now.
It's so scary.
The fact that they have to take a picture of you before you can even get access into that store, that's pretty scary.
And it don't even make sense because they got cameras in there, and trust me, the cameras are state of the art. In every department store, them cameras. Walmart told you they can see the dang pimple you popped last week on your forehead. They can tell you didn't get enough of the stuff out.
That's a good point too. So y'all got people taking pictures. We gotta take a full picture of me before I go in your store. Then you got cameras already that are recording me.
What are you using this picture for? How do I know you're not using this picture for some ads in another country and I'm not getting none of the proceeds?
Yeah. Clone or you never know what they're trying to do with your image.
Yeah,
so
somebody to put you in an animated freak Nick video. It ain't even you, but they got you doing all the motions and stuff, and you like, bro, that's not me.
That's wild. Hey, well, anyway, y'all, man, be careful. Comment below. Let us know.
Comment, like, share.
Let us know what you guys would do in this case. Would you guys still go into the store? You know, are you cool with them taking your picture and having it sent off to another country and whatever?
If you're wanted in 50 states, please don't go.
And what do you think? What do you actually think that they're doing with these pictures? Like, are they just deleting them when you leave the store, or are they keeping that picture for eternity?
Once it hits the internet, it's forever.
It's forever. It's forever.
I don't care how you delete it. Somewhere it's backed up somewhere.
Yeah. All right, man. So as we end this episode, man, I do appreciate you again. I appreciate you again for special guest to the show, man. Chuck, this was an honor. This was fun as well, man. We got to talk about sports. A lot of things going on in the world and in our world as well, man. And it's something that men need to listen up to. Our children, our wives, the women, everyone needs to really understand, because from a man's perspective, it can be fun, it can be stressful, it can be just all in between, man. So
it's always a battle every day.
Every day, man. That's life. So again, man, to end the episode, okay, this is off music, or excuse me, to end the episode, music of the week. It's off, man, I love this dude, Peasy, man. This is all Peasy's new album. You know, I was going to go with 96 Impala featuring Larry June, but I think I'm going to go with Playboy. It's called Playboy Cardi, but it's by Peasy and 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz, man. So again, Chuck, appreciate you joining us
Thanks
today.
for having me.
All right, man. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Comment below, subscribe, and we will see you all at the next one, man.
Unveil the real.
That's right. We out.
We out.
Yeah.